Got conveyor belts. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, am I supposed to... No. There is no switch for the conveyor belts. That's not the answer, apparently. Oh! I forgot that was a thing! It just requires really good timing. I was trying to do that the first time I jumped. Alright. Sometimes the timing of these button presses seems off. It's like I'm pressing the jump. No! Alright, I have to be fancy about this. Oh, I can't hold down until I'm on the ground. Also, whenever you get pushed into a crevasse like that, you automatically duck. Right. Press down after I land. No! Dang it. I need to, like, start walking as soon as I get in there. Ooh, the timing of this is going to be obnoxious. There we go. Well, I'm out of money again. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in order to get past these. So I just take all the hits. No, seriously, what am I supposed to do? I don't get it. We got this puzzle again. Alright, gotta be floaty. Wait, back up. High jump. Nope, that wasn't the answer. I'm going to have to actually manage it from up there. Glad the hitbox for these water droplets isn't huge. Oh, come on! That wasn't it. Oh, so close. I think that's I have the right idea there. Get a jumping start. Nope, not that far back. Actually, I'm kind of curious about something. I feel like I can make this jump. Hey, I can! Cool! You know what? Screw whatever's down there. Let's just go this way. In fact, that's probably what I needed to do, isn't it? Let me look at this again. If I land in there, I have no way of getting up. I was doing this the hard way. Well, then what is the point of fall? Oh, that path is if I fell in there from up there. That's a failure path, not the way I was supposed to go. Wait, am I at the end? Apparently not. Okay, so I'm put right below the door where the final boss is. The final boss is that? Really? Oh, there's gotta be something else to it. If not, I'm gonna be slightly disappointed that we don't get a big final boss. At least it's not too hard to retry. Alright. Don't let him fall down. No! Well, bummer. But at least something. I got an idea of what I'm doing. There he was, and I missed the big gold coin. I got nothing! Thought for sure I would be ending this with over 8,000 coins. But no, because I had to get the number 2 in that minigame, I'm not ending this at over 8,000 coins. See, that is what happens when you have different parts of the screen colored. Did you see how Wario's face turned gray while he was jumping into that switch? Watch, it'll happen again. That is the disadvantage with colorization on Super Game Boy. That is a big bag of money. And here we go with the ending again. Yeah, I don't have the coordination to use the platform, or to not use the platform under the door. I mean, obviously I tried that the first time, and he wound up falling off. So, here we are, watching the ending yet again. It's basically the same ending that we saw yesterday. Not the dream ending, but the other ending. Except, this time, instead of carrying 3 bags of money, he's carrying 1 giant bag of money. This is a good game. I want to say it's the best out of all the Wario games that I have played. I have played Wario Land 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have not played Wario Shake It. I have not played Master of Disguise. Those would probably be fun. I'm not going to bother counting WarioWare because they are not even counting. I also have not played Wario World on the GameCube, though I heard that game is actually pretty underwhelming. No transformations or any of that sort. Now this here is definitely my favorite of the original 4 Wario Land games. I mean, this game has so much content. I mean, 50 levels? Oh, hi. 50 levels is a lot of levels for a platformer on the Game Boy. In fact, I don't know... let me think here. I don't know that any game came close to the amount of levels that this game had. I mean, yeah, in Wario Land 3 you didn't have a whole lot of levels, and instead you revisited them with different paths, so the levels were essentially big. But as far as actual level count goes, 50 levels is definitely a lot. And these aren't small levels either. They're pretty sizable. At least in regards to finding all the little secrets. So yeah, the thing that impresses me about this game is definitely the amount of content. And the level design wasn't too bad. Oh, Wario, you're about to get your butt kicked. You better tell me 102% or something. No, it's still 100%. So the last percent doesn't even count towards the percentage. Oh, there we go. Final stage. I got a star. Yeah, I like the amount of content. I like all the treasure hunting. It would have been nice if all the treasure hunting... if there was more than the mini-games that I got. Like, every single treasure chest had the same mini-game, and it was the same mini-game at the end of every level. Would have been interesting if there had been something a little bit more. Nah, 2 mini-games would have been enough for the treasure chests. I like the bosses. The bosses were definitely fun. Some of them were kind of painful, but overall, I like the bosses. Apparently, the final level does not get a special icon once you beat it. I like the powers of this game. The zombie and the ice turn into ice. They were more hindrances than anything else. I don't recall there being any point where you really wanted to become a zombie, aside from in the last stream when it helped me get past those freaky guys. But there was no, like, puzzle solving in which you wanted to fall through the floor. Rather, falling through the floor just reset the room and substitute for death. And the blizzard thing was definitely never useful for anything. It is also neat how this game has multiple branching paths and multiple endings. I mean, look at all the branching paths we got here. How many were there? 6? Including that one branching path that didn't even have an ending. That was definitely neat. Some of the level mechanics were interesting, like the light switches mechanic. It's been a while since I played Wario Land 3. I don't remember if you could find money as you went along through that game. I think there was money, but I don't remember there being any particular reason I wanted it. Here in this game, I felt like I really wanted to get all the money, and in fact I needed all that money to get all the treasure. So, in this game it felt a lot more rewarding to get as much money as I could. Mind you, in Wario Land 1, your ending was determined by your final coin count and that, but Wario Land 1 did not present so many opportunities to find gobs of money hidden inside walls. Rather, the money count was basically, oh, sometimes there's a few floating in the air, and there's also enemies that give you money. Here, this was like an actual treasure hunt, where even though I would find a dead end, usually it was worth it to go into the dead end because it was full of money. In Wario Land 3, I don't think money was a concern at all. In Wario Land 4, even though I could lose money, well, I think in Wario Land 4, your coin count did give you some sort of reward, didn't it? But I wasn't particularly concerned with it. I think the benefit with this game is you didn't have to worry about how much money you got in each level, aside from spending a few coins on the treasure minigame. Whereas in Wario Land 4, if you got to the end of the level and your coin count was not a certain amount, you failed, try the whole level again. And I just didn't feel like it. In this game, there just wasn't as much pressure to try to get every single coin. Getting every single coin was just part of the process, and an enjoyable process. Mind you, in this game had plenty of annoying enemies. Any enemy that had projectiles proved to be a nuisance. Especially the bottle throwing guys. And those freak out guys that woke up whenever you did something were also really annoying. Because you had to just sit there and wait for them to calm down. You would hit one, wait for him to calm down. Hit the next one, wait for him to calm down. So, yeah, this game had plenty of annoying enemies, which definitely took away from the enjoyment a bit. Still, though, overall, it was definitely a fun game. With all the content, the variety of objectives and stuff, interesting boss mechanics. I definitely like how this game handled the lack of death. Just because there wasn't any death doesn't mean you couldn't fail. Which again makes me really wonder about Kirby's Epic Yarn, because I keep hearing about how that game just is boring because there is no death in that game, and so you don't feel bad. You don't feel encouraged to avoid taking damage or something like that. I wonder what how they make it so that... I don't know how to word this. How do they make up for the lack of death in that game? Because if it's something stupid like, oh, you don't get a completion bonus if you take too many hits, then that's not a good way to make up for lack of death. This game made a good attempt at lack of death by making fail points, where you had to restart rooms. Well, I don't have Epic Yarn, so... and I don't plan to get it either. Wario Land 3, of course, just completely forewent the taking damage from enemies thing, and basically every enemy in the game, most every enemy in the game, resulted in a transformation. Whereas in this game, you still had the challenge of wanting to avoid certain enemies. Alright, let's get back to the title screen. We can go ahead and end it there. So overall, definitely a fun game. Oh yeah, and I like how this game had multiple borders. For the laziness that they had with the color of the screen in levels, it's cool that they put an amount of effort in the borders. How many were there? I think this game has like 9 borders, which is quite a lot. And it definitely helped keep things interesting. Anyway, down at the bottom of the screen is all of my patrons. Let me see if I can change something real quick. Thicken the borders a bit. Alright, let me think. Is there anything else? The cutscenes were interesting, I guess. How each chapter started with a cutscene. The endings got a little redundant, and I don't mean the credits themselves, but I mean the method at which we defeated Syrup. It was typically the same way. Knock Syrup away, knock the bad guys away, and carry the money home. Out of all the endings, the one at the end of the Haunted Mansion was definitely the most interesting. Sure, it basically showed the whole adventure was a dream, but at least it was different from all the other endings. Well, I mean, it started off the same way, but then it had that twist, and then during the credits it was different with the hot air balloon. Yeah, this is definitely a good game. It's just funny that I heard that people... I heard that this game wasn't as good as, like, Wario Land 3, but no, I definitely think this game is better. Alright, at this point, I think I've just about run out of things to say about this game, comments to make, a review to do. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I definitely had plenty to say about this game, but now, I am out of things to say about this game. For now, though, I'm just going to go ahead and end this stream, and I will see you in the next one.